Hi, I'm Niall from Gulf Street Boat Sales. Today we are taking a look around this beautiful Monterey 204 FS Wakeboard Edition. This is a 21-foot bow rider. It's powered by a MerCruiser 4.3 litre MPI 220 horsepower stern drive engine. It was built in 2011. It has only ever been used in fresh water and it has less than 300 hours on the clock. It's a beautiful example of one of these Monterey 204s being sold complete with a full set of camper covers, so a full camper canvas enclosure, the factory wakeboard tower, water sports mirror, extended swim platform, and a twin axle UK spec in suspension roller coaster road trailer as well. If you're looking for a big family bow rider, if you're moving up from like a 17 or 18 footer, or even if you want to get on the water for the first time but you want a boat that's big enough to take everybody out for a full day of fun on the water, this Monterey 204 could be well worth a look. We're going to take a walk around it now in detail, show you the condition it's in, explain the history of the boat, and hopefully help you to figure out whether this might be the right boat for you. So this is a boat that I've known almost from new. It has had 3 previous owners. I actually bought the boat from the first owner, and it was at that time it was a stock boat of ours. That was the first time we sold it, and then we sold it to our 2 subsequent owners as well. It's always been a Northern Irish boat supplied by the Northern Ireland dealer for Monterey whenever it was brand new, and it has been used in a mixture of the river band and Loch Earn, so only ever been in fresh water. The trailer has only ever been in fresh water as well. So the benefit of that is that it is in immaculate condition. You don't get any of the horrible saltwater corrosion that you find on sea boats, and it has been very lightly used, regularly maintained, and with only 297 hours on the clock, it's barely even running. It has just come from the mechanic, and it's had a full annual service done. Trailer's been checked over. I towed the boat here from Loch Earn, so it's a journey about 50 miles. It towed no problem as well. And another big positive is that the covers were recently replaced. There's a brand new set of camper canvas covers, full canvas enclosure, that was put on the boat 2 years ago, so they're all in perfect condition as well. But it's got a beautiful wideband red hull color. It is complemented by this black rub rail with the stainless steel or the chrome insert. It's got nice docking lights on the bow. It's got a bow mounted swim ladder up here, as well as the traditional one on the transom, the swim platform. Pop-up stainless steel cleats all the way around. Nice big chunky pop-up stainless steel cleats, stainless steel handrails. Obviously got the factory mounted wakeboard tower with the Monterey logo embossed into that crossbar. The tower mounting points are all reinforced at the factory, so there's no stress cracking or anything around there. We've got the factory Monterey graphics on there. We've got a nice midships cleat, which you don't always get on these smaller sports boats. So midships cleat makes it easy to tie a spring line onto it. Got the 204 FS gel badge in there. Looks really smart. Then the rear mounting point for the tower is also in perfect condition. No corrosion or anything on the aluminium windscreen frame. All the rubber seals are all in great shape. Whenever the boat hasn't been in the water, it's really spent, most of the time it's been launched and recovered off the trailer. But whenever the boat's not been on the water, it has been garage kept as well, which makes a big difference. It's been wintered indoors. One tiny little nick out of the gel coat here, which we just haven't got around to filling. We can fill that in, but that's it. It's above the water line. Just obviously got a dock in it wrong at a time, but the rest of the hull is in great shape. Nice reflection to it. You got the chrome Monterey badge in there as well. Then we got the stern cleat. All the cleats are in perfect condition. Stern corners are in good shape as well. And then the extended swim platform with that black and chrome rub rail all the way around the stern as well. So in great condition down along the port side. Taking a look at the bow, there are a few wee nicks, and again, another wee nick of the gel there and some light scratching. Obviously, a boat that's been primarily trailer sailed, launched and recovered, you do get a wee bit more wear just at the bow as it's been put on and off the trailer, but nothing major, and you've got to be up close to see that as well. The starboard side then is in beautiful condition. Again, the gel coat's in very good shape. Nice shine to it. Rub rail's in good condition. You get your docking light there. Pop-up cleats on this side. You get your concealed horn there. Stainless steel handrails. Take a look up in the bow when we get on board. One little nick out of the gel there, and there's some scratches on the graphic on this side. This is obviously the side that the boat was tied up on, but because of the style of the graphics, if you're standing back from a distance, you don't really notice it. If you're walking up close, you do see just a couple of wee raggedy edges on it there, but nothing major. I mean, if you wanted to, you could take those graphics off and just have a nice plain red hull as well. The actual gel coat is in good shape. It's not damaged or anything underneath, so. But yeah, all in good condition here. Tire mounts on this side are in great shape. Windscreen surround looks the part. Again, you've got your midships cleat over here. 204 FS, the gel badge is in perfect condition. Aft mounting point for the tire is perfect. The whole wakeboard tire on the side looks totally good, totally fine. Fuel filler, stern cleat, and coming all the way back here to the stern corner on the starboard side, it's also in good condition. Couple of wee little nicks out of the rub rail, but again, nothing major, nothing that you wouldn't expect on a boat of this age. Swim platform, it's got the optional extended swim platform, which is great, makes it very easy to get in and out of the water. You've got this folding 3-step stainless steel boarding ladder. Just need to pop this little strap off, and then that folds out. Nice deep boarding ladder. You've got this stainless steel handrail, so you can climb up out of the water very easily. With that sort of the tiered sort of arrangement at the back, you get 2 different levels for the swim platform, and then your sun pad sitting slightly higher means you can sit on the sun pad, put on your wakeboard or water skis, and you've tons of room at the back end for getting in and out of the water. This is obviously primarily designed as a water sports platform, but it's a big family day boat as well. Just a lined and drained locker in there for dock lines or ski ropes. You get a central ski tow and eye on the transom, stainless steel ski tow and eye. You get your 204 FS badge over here. This is just a bit of dirt, actually. That's not damaged, it's just a wee bit of crap on the gel. Another lined and drained locker there. Again, you can fire ropes in there. You could use it as a bit of an ice box either if you wanted to. All the surfaces, the tread surfaces, are all molded non-skid. So yeah, it makes it a breeze for getting in and out of the water. And then the starboard side seat back cushion, that is removable. So you get a full walk-through transom as well, which is great. But we'll look at that a bit more closely when we get on board. Taking a look below the waterline, the condition is every bit as good as above. Again, it's so nice because it's a freshwater boat, you know, so you've no corrosion coming out of any of the platform bolts. The backstays on the platform are all in perfect condition as well. All the hardware is in good shape. You know, you don't have any of those nasty orange stains or anything running down. And then the stern drive as well is in good shape. The boat's powered by a MerCruiser 4.3 litre MPI multi-point fuel injection V6 engine, makes 220 horsepower, and it's matched up to this Alpha 1 stern drive. Very reliable stern drive unit. These things are pretty much bulletproof. This one has been well maintained as well. Paint finish, it's all the original paint finish. There's never been any anti-fouling on the bottom of the hull. So stern drive is in very good condition. It's obviously just been fully serviced. The gearbox oil's been changed. There's no leaks from any of the seals. The bellows are in good shape as well. This one has been fitted with a 4-blade Spitfire prop. So this is a water sports prop. It's a 21-inch pitch. But that 4 blades gives it better acceleration onto the plane, better hole shot. It's perfect for water sports. If you wanted an even sharper response, you could actually go smaller than 21. You know, you could go for a 19 or something like that if you wanted really super fast response, but the 21 is going to be a good compromise between acceleration onto the plane and top end speed. There's one wee tiny nick out of the blade there, which is, but there's no vibration or anything in it, and it's running fine. Anodes are all in good shape. Bellows, rubber bellows in there are in good condition. There's an exhaust boot on it, so it's been converted to an exhaust boot, which is actually handier than a bellow, and that's an upgrade. And then you got your bum in there as well. So hull bottom, I'll take a wee look at the hull bottom actually before we get up on the boat as well. So the hull bottom has never been anti-foiled, again because it's a freshwater boat. It has never been anti-foiled, and still the original gel coat finish. You can see exactly what you're buying, which is always good. A couple of wee minor scuffs in it here, but nothing, again, nothing major. It's mainly marks from the rollers, the rubber rollers. But the actual gel coat itself is in very good condition, and yeah, it's a little bit of scum from the lake on the bottom. It's just difficult to clean that without lifting it up off the trailer, but it is totally original and never been anti-foiled, so that is all good as well. The roller coaster trailer is very handy for launching and recovering. Also, if you're in shallow water, or if you are thinking about buying this boat for use in the sea, it would be a wee bit of a crime because it's such a nice one, and it's never been in salt before. But I mean, some people do like to have sports boat like this for around the coast, and that trailer means you could sort of launch and recover it off a beach if you needed to. But yeah, if you're going to use it in the sea, you just need to be a bit more fastidious for your maintenance and washing down and stuff like that. So hull bottom looks great. So the big wide swim platform makes it a breeze to board the boat from the port or starboard side as well. Then the layout is we've got this full width rear bench seat at the stern with this sun pad behind it. 2 pedestal style seats for the helm and the forward passenger. Walk through out into the bow area as well. And these cushions here are both removable so that you can walk through the transom without having to trample over your seat cushions. So it means the upholstery stays in much better condition. So we'll jump in. I'll pull those cushions out of the way now. They're all in great shape, all the original upholstery. We'll lift these 2 up out of the way and we'll walk into the cockpit. So with the cushions removed, you've got this nice wide walkway down into the cockpit, which makes boarding the boat a breeze. Because it's 21 foot long, I think it's 21 foot 8 inches, including the swim platform. You've got plenty of room in here. So it's CE category C, rated for 7+ gear. And there's more than enough room to accommodate 7. You'll sit easily sort of 4 across the stern with the cushion in there. You've got obviously your 2 seats here, so you get 5 or 6 in behind the screen, and you've room for another probably 3 up forward in the bow area. The floor is all fiberglass, so it's a fully molded deck, very easy to keep clean. All the original Monterey upholstery, sort of bright white with nice red, black and grey accents, which complements the exterior colour scheme really well. And the camper covers that were made for it are all red. So you check out the photographs at the bottom of the page on our website. You'll see what the boat looks like with all the covers up. But basically, the bimini frame goes underneath the tower, so it doesn't interfere with the tower at all. This section folds out and it has like a sloping roof on it, so you've got a spray hood. And then you've got 2 side panels, an aft panel, and obviously the forward bow cover. So you can cover the whole boat in, and it means that if you're out in bad weather or whatever, you can keep on. You don't have to rush back home. So, yeah, condition very, very good. The upholstery's all totally original, completely unmarked. There is one wee tiny bit of bruising up here, which has actually been on this boat from almost brand new, but it hasn't got any worse, so just a wee bruise. It's not actually through the upholstery. The stitching elsewhere is all perfect. So piles of storage in it as well. So you got storage underneath here. So you've got the covers stored down in there, support pole for the bow cover, carpeted locker in there. You've got more storage space in here, and this is where you access the battery isolator switch. So we'll turn that on. So that's your battery isolator. Helm and passenger seats are rotated around. They've both got flip-up bolsters. Let's knock this in. There's a JVC stereo. That's an upgraded stereo with Bluetooth functionality. So it's got a USB port and Bluetooth stereo, which is good. Glove box, little storage compartment, stainless steel cup holder there. Stainless steel cup holders in both gunnels on the port and starboard side. You get these little storage bins low down in the gunnels as well. Loads of handrails dotted all the way around it. There's plenty of floor space too if you do want to, if you've got like cool boxes and things. And a big ski locker underneath cockpit floor. So lifts up on a gas strut. Piles of room for storing. You get skis and wakeboards and stuff down in there. Storage underneath all of the forward seats as well. So let's take a wee look around the helm station here. So nice helm station, very supportive helm seat. You can adjust it fore and aft, you can adjust it for height. There's a raised footrest down there. You've got a 5-position tilt adjust on the steering wheel as well. Monterey steering wheel. And you've got a full range of marine instruments, which is keyed on here. So you get your tacho with hour clock showing exactly 297 hours on the clock at the moment. You've got your speedo with your trim gauge. You've got your 4-in-1 multi-gauge then, oil pressure, temperature, voltage and fuel. As far as we know, all the gauges are working on the boat. Haven't had a chance. I have ran this boat on the water a couple of times before. I haven't done it since it's come back in now this time around just yet. just the time of year and stuff, we're also flat out. So we will try to, if anybody's buying the boat, it's always subject to sea trial and a survey if you want one. So we wouldn't expect anybody to buy a boat without getting a sea trial in it. So we can do that. But if you search back through my YouTube videos, you'll probably find a sea trial video of this boat from a few years back, so you can see how it performs. Going to be up on plane quickly with that 21 4-blade prop. Top speed's going to be around 40, 45 miles an hour, depending on loading and conditions and stuff like that. But it's ideal for water sports, or just for cruising around, you know, leisurely cruising. The V6 engine is perfect for, you know, bags of power and torque. All your switch gear here, so navigation lights, turns on the back lights, still switches. That's your dock lights. Your cockpit lights are these little low-level bios here, which are nice. And all up forward, so it looks nice after dark. Engine blower motor working, bilge pump working, water pump. I don't think there's actually a water system on this. This is just redundant on this boat. Accessory, and then the horn. The horn's a wee bit anemic sounding, but that's fairly standard, these things. And then digital depth gauge there as well. We've got stainless steel cup holder here, 12-volt power socket there. Nice like wood effect, black vinyl trim, and nice upholstered topper on the dash. You got a wee steering compass up there. Clear visibility through the center of the screen when you're sitting down. Get great view from the water sports mirror. And then if you want to flip the bolster up, this is the eye line here if you're sitting looking over the top of the screen. So great helm, throttle and shift lever falls easily to hand. Everything's in really, really nice condition. Passenger side, we've seen that passenger console. Passenger seat is the same as the helm seat. You have another 12-volt power socket back there, so if you want to plug in, you know, like one of those refrigerated cool boxes or something, you can do that. And then access out into the bow area is via this walk-through screen. So the screen folds open, got a little magnet stopper, holds it in position there, and a nice wide walkway out into the bow. Now there was, let me check, there was like a little panel that slots down in here to stop the wind blowing through. I'll need to check whether the owner still has that, or maybe it's at home or something, but like a wee plastic panel. But you can slot that in so it stops the wind rustling through the boat, or you can throw the bow cover on as well. But a very low set seating area up here in the bow, so all the original upholstery again in lovely condition. Monterey logos, again that nice sort of grey, silvery grey red colour scheme. You've got storage underneath all the seats, hinged cushions there. 2 stainless steel cup holders, handrails. There's speakers up here as well. This is just a little drained storage compartment in there, and then more storage in underneath there. More stainless cup holders, and then this is your bow ladder, folding bow ladder with a little anchor locker down in there as well. That's your forward nav light on. All in nice condition, all the clips and catches, all stainless steel hardware. Everything's in good shape. And if you are sitting down in this area up here, you know, you're going to feel safe and secure. You feel like you're sitting down inside the boat. The gunnels come up to a good height. Get these handrails. You can sit and relax up here. Whenever the boat's underway, no problem. Lovely bow area. Finally, we will take a look at the engine bay. So just pop the catch. Engine hatch lifts up on 2 gas assist struts, and you've got real good access all the way around this MerCruiser 4.3 litre MPI. So it's multi-point fuel injection, turnkey starting, 220 horsepower, which is loads for the boat, and it's an immaculate engine compartment. Again, this is why you want to buy a freshwater boat, because they only look like this after this period of time, unless they've only ever been in freshwater. If you've salt water, if you've been using a boat like this in the salt, you get all sorts of corrosion sort of running out of it, and the engine mounts look real bad and stuff. But this one looks fabulous. The manifolds look to be in good condition. Pulleys on the front of the engine all look good. There's no corrosion on them. All your service checkpoints are easy to get to. Your gear fluid, gearbox oil level, engine oil, dipstick, power steering fluid there. Brand new oil filter. It's just been serviced. Belt's in good condition, so it is ready to go. The battery's in good shape as well. And you've got storage space in here also. So you've room down there. There's your blower motor. You've more room down this side, so you can fire a bunch of gear in around the engine bay as well. But yeah, that's immaculate. They don't come much cleaner than that. I just found a little perspex piece for the walkthrough. It's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. It was in one of the lockers back there, so you can slot that in. This sits in those little blocks. You close the screen over, close it up, and that stops the wind blowing through the boat without the hassle of having to put the forward cover on. So if you are out in a cold morning, or you're running the boat in the evening time, it's getting cool on the way home, just slide that in there, stops the wind rustling through it, and all your passengers sitting back here will be much more comfortable. It's just lying underneath the covers in there, so it's easy to store it and out of the way as well. I think I forgot to point out the benefit of the wakeboard tower is that you've got that high level ski tow-eye up there, that little white bow. You can put your ski line around there, and it means that you can pull, it's because the tow point is so much higher than the transom one, it makes it easier for skiers and wakeboarders and things to get out of the water. And then if you are doing tricks and jumps over the wake, that extra elevation on your tow point gives you the benefit, you get the ability to jump higher, do more tricks and stuff like that. So it also keeps the rope up clear the rear of the boat as well. That tower is foldable, so you can drop out this pin here at the back and you fold the whole thing down. So you can reduce the overall height for getting into a garage and things for storage as well. You can also take the frame down for the covers. So, it's probably only going to be maybe like 8 foot, I would say, 7 foot, 7.5 foot tall. So if you want to get it into a garage door, you can. There's also not much of an overhang on the bow. So the boat's 21'8" overall. And if you add on maybe another 3 feet max or 2.5 feet for the drawbar, you probably get that into like a 25-foot long garage. So there you go. That's the benefit of the wakeboard tower. So there you go. That's our 2011 Monterey 204 FS with the MerCruiser 4.3 MPI 220 horsepower V6 stern drive, only 297 hours on the clock. It's a great package. It's in beautiful condition. Really stands out from the crowd with that nice red and black color scheme. It's got the wakeboard tower, has a full set of camper canvas covers, which is great for this part of the world. It's got a really good trailer as well, twin axle roller coaster road trailer, and the extended swim platform, the Bluetooth stereo. It's really well set up. It's a great family day boat if you want something stylish on the lake. It's got a good turn of speed, or if you're into your water sports, the kids are looking to do more wakeboarding and things like that, this could be a great all-rounder. It's not as single-minded as a proper, like a Mastercraft or a tow sports boat, a tournament boat. It'll do more than that because it's got the deep V hull. It'll run through choppier water. It's got a bit more protection. It's got a lot more protection for your passengers on board from the wind and from the rain and all that sort of stuff. And it's more likely to keep the entire family happy for long days in the water, whether they're just swimming off the back of it, having picnics, heading to the pub, or doing a bit of water sports. This Monterey 204 will do it all. You can stick it on the trailer, take it home for the winter. This one's in immaculate condition. Fresh water from new, all the right paperwork. We've known the history from almost day one. And I'm confident that it's a good boat and going to serve her new owners very well. If you want to come and see it, you're more than welcome. If you get any questions about it, if you want to talk about a sea trial or a survey or discuss logistics of getting it delivered to your home marina, please don't hesitate to get in touch. The best way to do that is by calling me on the number at the top of the webpage, or send me an email to sales@gulfstreamshop.com, or fill out the callback request form on this page of our website, and I'll contact you at a time that's convenient. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video.